It's Thursday, which means another episode of the All-Star Challenge today. This one was recommended by one of you guys who watched my live stream over on Facebook. Link to that in the description. We have the most expensive transfers versus the cheapest ones. If you guys don't know how this series works, all the rules are on the screen. It's pretty simple. The head-to-head matchup, the career mode simulation, and then by the end we have a winner. Right, so let's explain how we're going to get these two teams. So, the most expensive All-Stars, these are going to be the players who have been bought for the highest prices in world football. This is going to be any player who was bought for 80 million pounds or higher. So anyone from 80 mil all the way till, I mean, what Neymar was, I think Neymar and Mbappe were number one. Who was the highest? I'm about to look it up right here. Yeah, it was Neymar with 222 million. Yeah. Then we're gonna have the cheapest team. This is anyone who didn't make that cut. It's gonna be anyone, or I should say the best players who were bought from 30 million all the way up to 79.9999 million. If I've missed any players, feel free to let me know, but let's get into jumping in and looking at these teams. Right, since this PSG team holds two of the two top players, basically, Neymar and Mbappe, the two most valuable players in world football, do highest transfer fee players, we've thrown them onto PSG. And here it is, 21 players in total. And the one that I still can't believe is on this team is freaking Kepa. We're going to need a formation change in this one. It's really interesting, right? Because, man, what do we do with this? I might have to play Neymar at cam. I think that's probably going to be the move. So do the 4-3-3 attack. We'll probably just give both teams the same exact formation. So, or we could play, you know what? We could do this right here. Yeah, no, this is what we're going to do, right? Yeah. Mbappe on the wing, Ronaldo at striker. I guess Dembele is in on, we could do this. Let's throw Hazard out here on the left, Mbappe on the right, and that looks good. Okay, you know what? This team does have Kepa, but it has so many other great players, man. It's funny too, because 3 of the top 5 most expensive players of all time don't even make our starting 11. Coutinho, Joao Felix, and who is the other one? Coutinho, Felix, and no, who was it? No, Dembele. Yeah, Dembele was number 4 at 130 mil, Coutinho 145 mil, and Felix 127 mil. Isn't that mad? Like 3 of the most expensive players of all time don't even make this team. Another one that's shocking to see in this club, oh boy, it's got to be Harry Maguire, right? And you know what I'm just realizing? We can't use this formation because there's no fullbacks. It's either we play Harry Maguire at right back or we do 3 at the back. I think we have to do 3 at the back. Screw it. We're going all out attack, man. Neymar, Hazard, Mbappe, Griezmann, De Jong, Pogba. There it is. Okay. Yep. I just switched it to this. Oh boy. All right. This team is going to have the higher rated players, obviously. They are going to be playing with 3 in the back, which I don't really know. In the simulations, could be an advantage, could be a disadvantage. But oh my God, man, this team, it's, yeah. I mean, what a starting 11. If they're not scoring goals, then I mean, no team in the history of football is going to score goals. So for the cheapest team in FIFA, again, players valued from 30 million all the way up to the 79 million mark. We're going to go to the least expensive team in FIFA. I guess technically the cheapest team in FIFA. This is a team with the lowest transfer budget. We're throwing them on Bolton. And that starting 11 definitely cannot stay. And yep, I guess by starting 11, I technically mean formation. Yeah, this one is definitely going to use that 4-3-3 attack. Aguero, Aubameyang, KDB. So shocking that KDB is in this team. It's crazy looking back on this team, how many of these players deserve to sell for obviously so much more. The fact that like Salah was basically sold to Liverpool for like 40 million, I think, is just crazy to think about. But obviously before he moved to Liverpool, like no one knew what type, but he was always decent, but like no one truly knew that Salah was going to turn into this. The team's got Conte. Obviously Marquinhos should not be at this team. As actually, it's got, I was going to say lacking midfielders, but no, we're probably fine. Zlatan, Richarlison, we got Bruno Fernandes, Timo Werner, Aubameyang. Again, all players valued from that 30 to 79 million mark. One thing that's going to help this team is this man right here. Alisson in net could be massive for this team. And I know what some of you guys are probably screaming, why did this player not make it? Why did this player not make it? Make sure that if you're looking it up, make sure they're between that obviously 30 to 79 million mark. And yes, I probably missed a few players who probably deserve to be in here over other players, but this is just the squad that I picked. So try to tell me like nicely in the comment section if I missed someone who should have been in here. Super excited for this one because we are back on next gen. Since I'm not really using mods in this one, I'm not using icons, we can do this one on next gen and we get those sweet graphics, the gameplay, the intro, we get all that. So I'm super excited for this one. 88 attack compared to 89, 87 midfield compared to 85, 83 defense compared to 86. So obviously the most expensive players on PSG have a little bit more of an advantage, but that's what you would assume, right? They're like, teams spent so much money in them. You would assume these teams would just, obviously this team would be better, right? All right, here we go. Let's get into this one, boys. The matchup begins. Wembley Stadium's where we're going to be playing at. A nice neutral ground for this one right here. As always, you guys down below in the comments, put your predictions as to who all of you think are going to win. For me, I'm going to go with the underdogs. I think the cheapest team in FIFA is going to take home the crown in this one. More so just because of the formation and goalkeeper. But also they have players like KDB obviously in there. They have Salah, they have Mane. The team's so good. So weird seeing them in Bolton kits as well. I don't know why. I just felt it was a fitting team, right? Like, they are the team with the lowest transfer budget, the cheapest players. Although none of these players would ever play for Bolton. It kind of makes sense, right? Right, let's get it. The next gen graphics, obviously looking so smooth. Here we go. Live from Wembley. Let's get it. Down the wing, the cheapest team in FIFA, Sadio Mane. Already with an attack, bros. We have legendary difficulty as well as competitor mode on. So you already know what competitor mode means, right? The drag backs and the ball rolls and the useless skill moves are going to be out to play today. So annoying to watch, I'm not gonna lie. Here we go. Mendy in the middle, Pjanic. A lot of good passing. Just no open lanes. What is Aguero doing? Just like standing miles offside. The positioning is absolutely brutal. And here we go. All this passing. Will we even get to see a single shot? No. This is it. KDB. Why is he doing skill? Just shoot the ball. I think competitor mode needs to be turned off. Instead of going for open shots, the CPU they just pass the ball for no reason. All right, here we go. Finally, something from the most expensive club right here. Free kick. Bit of a dangerous area. Ronaldo. It's a pen. What have they given a pen for there? Oh, this might be a handball. I think I have handballs turned on. So I feel like this is going to be for a handball. Because off the bat, it didn't look like a foul. I think that's a handball. Yep, 100%. Here we go. Replay. Let's see what it says. Let's see what it shows. Is this a handball? It has to be, right? Ronaldo basically heads it in. First off, the ball is through Ronaldo's head. Yep. Next gen, right? Oh, next gen is just amazing. Gotta love next gen right there. Okay, let's disregard that. Yep. Ronaldo right here. Wait, what? No, that's not a handball. They're calling this. What? I'm so confused. Do you guys see handball here? Because I don't. And I don't see a foul either. Unless they're saying... I have no idea. I'm genuinely so confused. Guys, can someone... It goes off his chest, not his hand. Can someone tell me what has just happened here? Here we go. Penalty, Neymar. Of course, the fancy run up. Oh my God, Alisson save. You know what? That's deserved. Because that should not have been a penalty to begin with. What a save from... What a terrible pen from Neymar. Not even what a save. That's just a terrible penalty, bro. What is that? Frankie, Mbappe, although this most expensive team probably deserves to win, they just didn't deserve that penalty right there. It shouldn't have happened, and I'm glad they missed it. Come on. I want to see like some normal shots instead of this stupid, useless freaking skill move. CR7. Oh boy. Kevin De Bruyne, Sergio Aguero, the Man City lads in. What are we saying here? Why aren't they just shoot the ball? When you shoot the ball, good things are gonna happen. When you do, there it is. Okay, 1-0. Sergio Aguero. Finally, the useless skill in the passing pays off. A sweaty goal. Aguero. This 3 at the back actually might haunt the most expensive team. But like, there was no other way to do it, right? They didn't have any fullbacks to not do a formation. They didn't include 3 in the back. Could this be another? We have Mo Salah. And I think that's just going to be it for the half, to be honest. KDB, they're just going to end up dribbling it out because they're too stupid to go attack and shoot the freaking ball. Or maybe I'm wrong. Pjanic. You can't pass it out. You got to shoot. Okay, there it is. That's the half. I got to stop complaining about the useless passing because we know it's going to happen. There it is, 1-0. Really, actually, to be fair, a good game. We've had some big moments in that. The penalty that wasn't deserved. The save by Alisson. Or more just the terrible shot by Neymar. And then basically the cheapest team just passing and skilling as much as they can and finally getting a goal. Here it is to make it 2-0. Sadio Mane. What is it? Why is this team doing so well? Is it 3 at the back? Like, I know Mane and like Salah are legit. Aguero as well. Man, the cheapest team has proven people wrong right here, obviously. I mean, what the hell is happening? It must be that 3 at the back. Like, that was terrible defending. All right, the comeback could be on here, or it couldn't. That looked offside to me. Man, like CR7, Mbappe, Neymar. Like, why is Ronaldo cutting back there? It doesn't make sense. Virgil's even pushing up to attack now for this most expensive club. Here it is. Paul Pogba in. Could we see a Ronaldo, dude, stop skilling. EA, you've butchered it with this competitive mode. You really have. It's so bad. So make it 3-0. Mo Salah, Mane. This game is officially over. This is why I picked them from the beginning, because I knew something like this could happen with Kepa and net with 3 at the back. There it is, man. The most expensive team is literally just getting humiliated out here. I don't know what I'm speaking right there. Humiliated. It's basically Sadio Mane doing all the work. Well, that does it for the first leg. Is anyone really surprised though? Because both teams, as much as like the most expensive team looked to be the favorite, both teams were so good from the start. So it all comes down to this, the career mode simulation. There we go. Okay, right. So for this one, I want things to be as even as possible. So I'm literally going to go on and take Bolton and I'm going to move them into the French league, right? Because I want both teams like playing a similar schedule, so we're gonna work it out like that. So yeah, both teams now in the French league. And then when you come over here, we will throw Bolton in and give both teams. I think those are pretty fair groups for the most part. So actually, pretty like beastly tough groups as well. So we're gonna go into it like this, and here we go. May the best club win. Let's get into it. Okay, so here we are, end of the season. It's whoever places higher in the Champions League, but the beauty about this is we get to see the teams face off against each other in all competitions. Starting with Ligue 1 Uber Eats. I love that that's what the name of the league is, by the way. Don't get to mention that a lot. Here we go. The winner is most expensive team. All right, Trophy 1 goes to them, but remember, these 2 first ones do not count. The League Cup hasn't even been played yet, but it's not the most expensive team. They have been knocked out by the cheapest team in FIFA. And here we go. This is what matters most. Will there be a tiebreaker forced, or will we see the most expensive team run away with it? First off, have both teams made it out of the group? One has. Bolton moves on, and so has PSG. The cheapest and most expensive teams are through. Wow, the most expensive team barely sneaking past Man City. And there it is. The cheapest team sneaking past Manchester United. We move forward. The cheapest team beating Chelsea, and the most expensive team beating Atalanta. They're both... No! Oh my god. The cheapest team has just won the episode. Boom. It's over. They've won the Champions League as well. Holy crap. What a turn of events right there. There it is. GG's. They've done it. Crazy what can happen in these experiments, man. And we took all the most expensive players in world football history, and they still were unable to go ahead and win either leg. How mad is that? And look at that. Mane, Aguero, Salah, top 3 goal scorers in the league. Ronaldo and Neymar trail just barely. The Champions League is what would have mattered. And had it come down to a tiebreaker, the most expensive team would have won with Cristiano Ronaldo up at the top. That's so crazy, man. Wow, Mane and Fernandez trailing. What a freaking episode, guys. Again, this one was recommended by me to someone in my live stream, so shout out to you. I can't remember your name, but yo, cheers. You are an absolute legend. If you guys want to help me out, comment or join my live streams. We should be live later today. If you guys want to drop by and say what's up, we'll be playing some FIFA and some Fortnite as well. Appreciate you guys watching though, and with that, we'll see you guys for another one of these next week. Peace.